Good evening. Now in this video, we're going to be going over skincare and things of that nature. I am a licensed esthetician, which means I am licensed in skincare. I am not just a person who is also using skincare products, but I am educated in skincare itself. Now I was thinking about it and I decided instead of putting any makeup on for this video, I really wanted to keep my makeup off because I feel like the main thing you need to know about skincare, the very first lesson is honestly to be comfortable in your own skin as it is, what it looks like, if you're broken out, if you're not broken out, because skincare is a process. It's not something that's just gonna like, boom, fix your skin overnight. You have to take care of it, you have to nurture it, love it even when it's driving you crazy. And you have to understand, if you do deal with breakouts or acne, that acne and breakouts are something that's very normal. It's nothing that you feel like you have to be ashamed of, like you have to cover it up, like you're required to go out. It happens, it's very normal, and you have to be comfortable with it. And before we get started with this video, I want to say thank you to Sunday Riley for sending me their mask and for sponsoring this video. I've been using other Sunday Riley products for very long time now actually, but I've never used this mask before and it's specifically for acne, so I'm like stoked to try it. And I'll be going over exactly what this mask is as well as a couple other products that, like I said, I've been using forever now. So first things first, this is my skin. This is what it looks like. I have had breakouts since I was probably 10 years old, and no matter whether you have dry skin or oily skin, I have very oily skin. You want to make sure that your skin is hydrated and moisturized. Even if you have oily skin, so many people are like, I don't want to put products on oily skin, I just want to dry out my whole face. That's not good for your skin. It's gonna make your acne worse because your skin, basically in easy terms, is gonna be like, why am I so dry? And then it's gonna produce even more oil and it's gonna give you more of a problem than you're actually intending. Do not create opposite effect. In addition, unlike the rest of your body that hydrates by drinking water, not only is drinking water important, but you also need to moisturize your skin from the outside in, which can be tricky because most people who have oily skin really do not want to put anything else on their skin that's gonna make it feel heavy or more oily or more moisturized than it already feels naturally. Which leads me into two products that I've been using for a very long time, which is, it's a very long name, the Martian Mattifying Melting Water Gel Toner. Yeah, I know, long. And the Tidal Brightening Enzyme Water Cream. Now, I'm not just gonna read you the bottles, but right now I'm gonna read you the bottle. Instantly transforms from a cooling gel to a water toner as it clarifies, removes oil, visibly tightens pores for clear, matte skin. This stuff smells great. Strangest product you're ever gonna see, too, because when you actually pump it out like this, it is watery. How is it as a water gel? Actually, I'm gonna put it on my face right now. How is it as a water gel? It actually, like, it is a water gel. It's like the strangest thing I've ever seen. And the strangest thing about the toner is that it's really like, it's cooling when you put it on, and then it's just like, gone. Like your face is like, love this. You would use this toner after you have cleaned your skin, then you're going to put your toner on. Now after that, I have two options. I'm either going to be using Tidal or I'm going to be using my UFO oil. Depending on what my skin is looking like that day, I'll get into Tidal real quick. Tidal is also a water cream. This just feels like your whole face is drenched in a nice, cooling, moisturized. It also has two forms of hyaluronic acid in it, which is fantastic for your skin. It's not something, you hear acid, you're like, oh no, it's gonna dry out my skin. It does the exact opposite. It makes your skin feel really plump, hydrated. To get technical, it is a moisture binding ingredient. You're gonna want hyaluronic acid, not only to keep your skin moisturized, but also to help out, you know, preventing some wrinkles going on. These are the two products that I've been using for a long time. Now, my more recent product that I've been using from Sunday Riley is their UFO oil. I've had this for a couple of weeks now, and with the time that I have used it, I have liked it. It smells amazing, by the way, because it's made with tea tree oil. So every time you use this, you're like trying to inhale your face. So the UFO oil is obviously an oil. It is green, just like you would expect UFO to be, which the UFO stands for ultra clarifying face oil. I thought that was creative. So this I use as a spot treatment on my face because it has 1.5% salicylic acid in it. So it's a good balance of the tea tree oil and the salicylic acid, so you're not really going to experience any drying on your acne. It also has several different types of oil in it, as well as cucumber seed oil, which also helps against the dryness from the salicylic. So you've got that going on, plus a salicylic that's combating your acne. And right now, this guy is the only active acne that I have on my face. As of right now, we're just kind of dealing with the discoloration, which the UFO oil is good for. in addition. So now we're going to go on finally to the mask that Sunday Riley sent me, which I'm actually really excited to use because it's a sulfur acne treatment mask. I know that sulfur is fantastic for acne, so I'm very excited to use this mask. And actually, you know what? We're gonna put it on camera so that I can give you a full, I've never used this yet. We're gonna be doing a full review of how I feel with it on my skin, and then I will also be giving you updates on my Twitter if you follow me on Twitter, like later on this month, several days from now. That way I can give you a full review on this mask. We're putting it on now. Where's my rubber band? So you'd put this mask on prior to doing all of your skincare routine. And obviously, like any mask, you're gonna wanna start with a clean face and clean hands. Leave on for 10 to 20 minutes, remove with water, can be used as an overnight mask or a spot treatment. Rinse with water to remove. Okay. Now I'm expecting this to smell bad because sulfur smells like gunpowder, but we'll find out. It's green. It is green. You know what? The sulfur, you don't really smell the sulfur too much in there. I mean, you can kind of smell it if you know what sulfur smells like, but it's not overwhelming at all. Actually, it reminds me of like, it actually smells like, you know when you're like in a garden, a lot of plants? It smells like plants. That's exactly what it smells like. It smells like plants. All right, so we're gonna leave this on for 10 to 20 minutes. I'm gonna start with 10 minutes since I've never used this mask before. I wanna know how it is going to affect my skin. Immediately, I have a little bit of tingling, but it's nothing like too intense at all. Very slight tingling, actually, to be specific. It is 10% sulfur, which is probably why the sulfur smell is not overwhelming my nostrils, which I'm thankful for because sulfur can smell pretty bad. I'd rather smell like a garden. Oh, it says highly potent tea tree oil. That's why I smell like a garden. Much would rather smell like tea tree oil. Partnered with manuka oil, purifies the skin. Complexion looks and feels smoother and clearer with each use. I believe that. It's been on my face for a couple minutes now. It's been on for 4 minutes. My face is feeling very, very refreshed right now. Like, very pleased so far. Like I said, this is an acne mask, so this is said to treat multiple forms of acne, including blocks and congested pores, inflammatory acne, hormonal acne, and acne rosacea. I have blocked, congested pores, inflammatory acne, and hormonal acne, so I will definitely keep you updated on this mask. While this has a couple more minutes left on my skin, I will say if you're using skincare products, make sure it doesn't have any other interactions with any other things that you may be using. When I do skincare, I like to stick with one line at a time because typically in skincare, lines work together and they're meant for each other, which is why I've got all this going on. This also says you can use this as an overnight treatment. When you're using brand new products you've never used before, just gradually introduce your skin to it, see how it reacts. If you're like, man, this looks great, just keep in mind that you don't necessarily want to overwhelm your skin either. Everybody's going to be different, so play with different times, read the directions, see what you can and cannot do with it. This is recommended that you use it 2 to 3 times a week. It's been 10 minutes, like I said, first time using the mask, so I'm only going for the 10 minutes. I'm gonna go rinse it off. So far, my skin feels very nice. First time trying it, I genuinely love this mask. My face feels like it's like cool and smooth. You know when you're like picturing yourself at a spa and you're picturing yourself like cool and refreshed? That is how this mask has made my skin feel. Like I said, this is the very first time I'm using it, so far, first try, I really liked it. Now, like I said, if you guys follow me on Twitter, I will give you guys an update in a week of how my skin is doing, and then in a month how my skin is doing, and I'm gonna continue using this in my skincare routine that I'm using now, which I just went over with you guys. I also did a little bit of research for you guys. I just checked. It is available on Sephora.com right now if you want to try out this mask. It's also good for all skin types, and it is paraben free. But first impression, I enjoyed. Thank you so much to Sunday Riley for sending me this mask because I really enjoyed it. Thank you again for sponsoring this video. It's always awesome to have a company that you've been supporting for a long time support us, you know, give you the scoop on new products. As always, all the products I use today will be listed somewhere around the video. Also, please do not forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and also be sure to check the comment section because I might be updating some things in the comments as well as things go along. And if you have any questions, comments, concerns, please feel free to ask me in the comments below.